Matt Zahab here from Cryptonews.com. We are live at Blockchain Expo 2020 and we are with Vishakha Singh. Thank you so much for coming on, co-founder and VP of WazirX NFT Marketplace. Absolutely incredible. To start things off, what is the state of the Indian NFT market right now?
So the Indian NFT market is growing by leaps and bounds. We have some interesting numbers. Globally, 0.009% of the internet population has bought NFT so far, but in India we're only at 0.00035%. But on WazirX NFT Marketplace in India, we have a wait list of 20,000 creators so far. So a lot of interest generating.
Wow. And how is the NFT market in India different from other countries?
So you have to remember that globally all these NFT marketplaces that have come up because of this huge success that OpenSea enjoys, and they've literally paved the way for us. But the global market is very, very mature and it's evolved. The per capita income in the West is way higher. The attitude towards money and saving and investment is very, very different and bullish. Whereas in India, we are people who believe in saving, who believe in physical assets, who actually take pride in saying we own a property, we own gold, but the new generation, which is Gen Z and Gen Alpha, wants to be asset light, that's why it's very, very different right now. But I think, and crypto market in India and crypto users in India have proven that because they're primarily between the age group of 18 to 28 and then now collectors from 34 to 44, they've proven that the scenario is changing now.
And over the next 2 to 3 years, how do you see the NFT landscape changing in India?
I think NFTs are going to accelerate crypto adoption in India. That's one. Two, a lot of content creators are going to find value in NFTs. I mean, NFTs have actually changed lives of creators. We get testimonials every day from them. But I think moving forward, we'll see a lot of collaboration between platforms. Things like interoperability would be easier. Things like even integrating your MetaMask wallet. And the process of buying an NFT would become easier. And we are also seeing a lot of, hopefully the laggards would also join the bandwagon.
And what results has the NFT marketplace, more specifically the WazirX NFT Marketplace, what kind of results have you and the team seen so far?
So, when we started off, we had a waitlist of 20,000 creators. We actually went through a couple of thousand creators and then the waitlist again went back to 20,000. So that's the interest we're seeing. But we've had some good numbers. Because you have to remember NFTs are content. And in India, content-related guidelines are very, very specific. We're very, very particular about, a content not hurting religious sentiments. We are a country full of, we've got many religions, many cultures, so we have to be very, very careful. So that was the reason that while we did not want to be gatekeepers, we had to do a bit of gatekeeping to ensure or actually build the culture around NFTs. So we've so far only green-listed about 1,000 creators out of the list we received based on quality and consistency. Out of these, 700 creators have dropped NFTs. We have 400 organic collectors who have accounted for, while the number may sound small here, but it is an important number, 400 collectors resulting in $500,000 worth of sale in 150 days. From an Indian context is a very healthy and inspiring number.
And on the global scale, what are some of the most important challenges for NFTs as a whole, the NFT market, and what are some of the best solutions to overcome these challenges?
Well, I think from an NFT perspective, so the question that a lot of my collectors have been asking is, so far they are enthusiasts and they are art collectors and they want to do this, but they are like, so sure, we've bought an NFT, we're going to sell it in the secondary market, then somebody else is going to come and buy it. At what point does the selling stop? And who will that person be? So the answer I usually tell them is I think the final NFT buyer, there would be a buyer, a typical art collector who probably would have the Mona Lisa or at his place, who would not want to sell. So that's, it's very difficult to predict, but from challenges point of view, I think interoperability is the most primary challenge that we need to solve, because the moment we make NFTs free-flowing from one chain to another, I think that would really, really take things to the next level.
Utility and NFTs are synonymous. Without a good utility case in that NFT, it's very difficult for it to take off. How important is utility to NFTs?
Very, very important. In fact, just I think today we had a conversation about digital assets, right? And I think NFTs, now I am a very traditional Indian collector. I want value for everything, everything. Like I need to see the art that I've collected. So for me, I would be very happy if I get an NFT of say the Cannes Film Festival. Okay, their iconic poster every year. I want that NFT, but I also want access to the Cannes Film Festival. And I think that would be great. So utilities just will help in again faster adoption towards NFTs.
And what about the Metaverse? Me personally, I think the Metaverse will win Oxford Dictionary's 2021 Word of the Year. Everyone loves it. Everyone's talking about it. What does the Metaverse mean to you, and why has it become so important?
So Metaverse, if you simplify it, it's nothing but virtual reality. Metaverse is just a cooler word for that. But I think what I'm really kicked about is I would love to see. I want to just have an immersive experience. I keep telling all my friends, non-tech people, and I'm a non-tech person completely. But I keep telling people that I think this is for the first time that non-tech people, non-STEM background people can actually have an immersive experience thanks to the blockchain via NFTs and now the Metaverse. And we're just very, very excited about it.
Everyone loves Bitcoin. We got to ask about Bitcoin. Where do you see Bitcoin going in the next maybe 2, 5, and 10 years?
Oh my God, no predictions. I mean, Bitcoin is too big. I don't want to make any predictions whatsoever. Bitcoin is the boss.
And last question, before joining WazirX as head of NFTs, you were an actress and film producer. Absolutely incredible. What kind of ties and trends do you see between the film industry and the NFT or crypto industry?
Well, so I used to be an actor and I am a film producer. I continue creating content and producing films, and typical Bollywood ones and indie films at that. So for me, because I was an indie film producer, that was one of the reasons I got attracted to NFTs, because earlier as an independent film producer, I would sell my film in chunks. I would go and sell theatrical rights and music rights and then OTT rights and satellite rights. Now I have NFT rights. And NFT rights are so beautiful that they do not contradict with your rights in the physical space, in the offline space. They are only to be exploited on the blockchain, and that's phenomenal. It's a new additional revenue stream for not just independent film producers like me, but even for actors. All the content that you put out on social media, it's just lying there. You have ownership of it, but it still doesn't belong to you. Put it on the blockchain, monetize it.
Vishakha, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.